Where's your enthusiasm?
Yes! Right then, this is Ryan from the future. So before you hopefully enjoy this video, we are giving the van away and probably giving away the rest of the video. But enter the competition, it's in the link below, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you're the one who can enjoy this for another 10 plus years. Right then, exciting or scary times. So we've just got the Caddy all loaded up. So as you can see, it is a van. Look at that. It's got van things in it. And the Amarok is here. And it's got an handbag in it for some reason. And the back's all full of essential equipment.
Don't look at them.
Ooh, mojitos, are they yours?
Can I pick them?
Oh, I like them. Not now, I'm driving, but that is, yeah. So, we're just on our way, well, we're just getting ready. It's, time is it?
Lightly, as you can
Yeah, that's not all mine, that. It's 5:05 and we said we were setting off no later than 4:30 to get to the 7 o'clock ferry at Hull, which should only take an hour, but it's definitely going to take longer. So, yeah, we're up against it. So, the plan is Nürburgring, Danny DC2, van record. That is the plan. But whatever happens, we're going to have a good time. So, let's get cracking.
That's ridiculous, that. Oh man. You should see it front bumper.
Where we going, Rubes? Yes! Thank you, bye! First fuel stop. Get all the bugs off. All of the bugs. Oh. 1 hour out. The Caddy made it. We're here!
What are we doing today, Ryan?
We're going to try and go really fast around Nürburgring in a van. But
good.
Danny's going to be driving.
We'll go fast, don't worry about that.
Just making sure everything is in check. Nervous, Scott?
No.
Excited?
I don't get nervous, I don't get excited. I have a body that does not produce dopamine. That's the Nürburgring. That's a 300 plus horsepower 4-wheel drive, 7-speed DSG Caddy. And that's a Danny Sylvester, aka Danny DC2. Let's go, we're ready, we've been busy.
Testing laps.
Testing laps, steady laps. Did Danny just go straight out?
He must have.
This is how you get on.
He's going. He's going. He's going. He's going.
Hopefully I can limp it back to the pits.
Thing either.
You are.
You're going to put a Jubilee on as well?
Yeah. That's only shallow, but I'll get one of those. That thing.
Put it on.
It's always been on.
No, I mean the silicon. You need shoving on, but it's one.
No. That deep.
Yeah, could be longer.
Like probably that lot shorter than that.
Yeah.
SSG.
As long as it's short.
So they were fresh for Ulton?
Fresh for Ulton then.
Wow.
And we drove it over, we haven't been for smashing his head in, and then you've just done a couple of laps.
They must be like more sporty brakes.
Yeah, they're not endurance spec, are they? They're sprint pads.
You got some spares? We've got RS29?
Yeah.
Freshies?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, I'll put them in.
So I think this is what people call YouTube corner. Red flag, loads of oil, apparently lots of damaged cars, so that is it for today. So we don't know where we are with the times because we've not even looked yet. Obviously you're not meant to and we've not. So we'll get back to the guys and have a look at some videos and see if we can work out whether we need to do something better tomorrow. Got another full day.
We managed to find jet wash. We're giving it a once over.
This is Fricadillo Racing, so this is Sabine Schmidt's husband's race team. Aberlin Boobs. Car shop, all his cars. Aberlin Boobs. Schnitzel. So, Nürburgring, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, just before maybe. Beautiful weather. We're just getting the caddy ready to go for another few laps. And we're going to do the sighting laps and try and get some footage and stuff like that. So I'll be driving Danny's M3, you're going to be passenger, aren't you, Katie? Ruben's going to be passenger with Danny in the caddy just for the sighting laps, and then we'll hit it at 8:30, is it, when it opens?
Where's your enthusiasm?
Yes! So it's got 2 litre TDI engine running just over 320 horsepower in track trim, 7-speed auto gearbox, 4-wheel drive, independent rear suspension, big radiator, charge cooler radiator, brake ducts that we've put on the front, and just for track, a nice headlight air intake that we made. Danny's custom made to fit seat, full roll cage. Got Brembo pista calipers with some custom bells, some 370mm floating discs, Yokohama AO52 tyres, 2 Forge, these ZF8 wheels, some of our studs, and it's still a van. And everything you see is being recorded on a Race Logic HD2 camera system.
That's just my new helmet.
Oh, not yet. The engine. Ignore that, that's my phone. Whoa. Hell!
This has been the catch of your identity downhill. Start getting a bit confident. It's actually good everywhere on here. There's certain corners that he's the driver, there's certain corners that somebody else.
I'll just catch you out.
So that's like a pro driver. But full lap, maybe low 7. 6 is Bridgestone Grand Prix.
I don't want to hang about in this car park any longer. We're at Nürburgring and we're just hanging about in a dusty car park. It's shabby, isn't it? So, just had a quick look through the videos and seen what we've done. Scott had timed, he reckoned, a 8:26, but it looks like we're an 8:27, which is, depending where your source is, probably, if not a full minute, nearly a full minute quicker than the previous records. Bridge to gantry time, we're going to have to put a timer on his full length video that we put in or something like that, and let people decide if we start and end it at the correct time, because that seems to be the area of contention all the time in every bridge to gantry video. Would you agree, Danny?
You just knock 25 seconds off and call it a day. So if we can get sub 8:25, which is only a couple of seconds, then
Yeah.
well, I mean the van's done well as it is, so
We're not.
there's definitely a couple of seconds still in it, like you
Yeah.
know. So, but it's already smashed it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, there's no record left. It's just in a million pieces.
Yeah,
So-
sweet. Well, thank you for risking barrier damage and
You'd
your
pay
life.
for it, not me.
Oh, would we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think contract.
Oh, we didn't agree that. So, yeah, sweet. So now I think it's actually a lunch break here, but it's almost lunch. It's almost lunchtime, so I think people want to eat. It's something to eat, something to drink, and Scott wants to go out and do a couple of laps. So I think him and Ruben will go out for a couple of parades round. Yeah.
I reckon even Scott could beat that original record.
Oh, he'd easily beat the original
Even
record.
Scott could do it.
Do I see a gauntlet?
Yeah.
Ryan's worried though, he's already told me to take it
We
easy.
How many people have drove the car over here and then not been able to drive it back? Probably a good number. Even though we've got a nice trailer back at home, we decided not to trailer it and use it as an actual van away here.
We talked about gearbox oil.
So a couple of little gear change issues in the last run that Danny did. So we're going to have a look and see, because we'd noticed we had a little drip of gearbox oil out of one of the fittings before, and it had a little bit were on the back door, so we had to clean that off. So we'll put a bit of oil in, and then Scott can go out in it or whatever.
So like posts and stuff like that, you're not bothered.
My
Best
God.
engine in the world. Best engine.
So, the end of what has been a good couple of days. We've done it. We've done what we needed to do. Whether people say it's official or we should have been doing it or we should have rented the full track and done it, I don't know, like the manufacturers do, I don't know. We've done it anyway. Danny did really well. He reckoned there were probably another 10 seconds in it or something silly like that if we went out and absolutely tried destroying the car in the temperatures that we had. I think the tyres had already passed the best, so I'm happy to call it done at that. So if anybody else has enjoyed watching the journey to this, well, thank you for watching.
Right, so we've come to the end of the Caddy vlog, and yeah, it wasn't a perfect run, was it? But had a few issues on the fastest lap, but still absolutely smashed the record to pieces. So you can argue in the comments if you want about it being a car drive van versus a Transit or whatever, but you know, insert pictures here of what the rear end of that Transit looked like, and this one's currently got wheels and tyres in the back of it and can take even more. So is it a proper thing? Of course not. This is not an official record by any means. We're just having a little bit of fun here at the Nürburgring. But yeah, we've beat the record by 55 seconds, 8:27 in the end, and that was with scope for more as well. Obviously the van was getting a little bit hot, slightly less than ideal on the temperatures. It's been a very warm day today, and it still is a van, you know, at the end of the day, 1,700 kilograms, and yeah, it's got to be one of the fastest diesel times as well around here. Obviously Guy Martin's van was some petrol V6 turbo thing. This is powered by heavy oil. It's a diesel. It's a, you know, it's a commercial vehicle at the end of the day. There can't be many faster commercial vehicles around that. 8:27 full lap. We're around 8 minutes bridge to gantry there, which it's a Caddy van. So yeah, well done to Darkside. They've done a really good job of the van. I don't know what the plan is for now. I've heard rumours they might be raffling it, so keep your eye out for that, I guess, if you're interested in owning this. But yeah, good vehicle, and thanks to the crew again. We've got Ruben here next to us as well, haven't we? Thanks, Ruben. Yeah, done a good job, and obviously all the lads, pretty much most of the Darkside crew have had a hand in this at some point, haven't they? With like custom CAD stuff for the brake coolings and, you know, your new brakes and all that stuff. You know, it's had the full Darkside treatment and it's done very well. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Why are you not eating the snail then?
I've got snails, yeah.
They're not snails. They're just sea snails.
Yeah, exactly, snails of the ocean.
Snails of the sea.
These are delicious.
These are land snails.
Clearly not delicious because you're giving them away.
I'm not giving them away, but they are weird. Weird. You could just see track there, can't you? Is that track? Yeah.
In here. Where are we, Ray?
I don't know, classic release, isn't it? It's called classic release.
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf. What do you not have to pay to go around? This is crazy. So what do you do? Do they pay to store the cars here?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, free to come in here. So like all the ones around here,
Yeah.
they're all people's cars.
Wow.
Some money to build this, like, innit?
Mad.
We should have got that guy driving Caddy, he'd have got his clog down, wouldn't he?